All right, my dears, since it is the Lionsgate portal, it is the perfect opportunity to check in on energy, see what's coming up for us on the other side of this portal, maybe what we need to do about it, and how we can harness all the energy that's coming in. So, deck's already been cleared. Let's see what we can look forward to on the other side of this portal. What can the collective explore and receive on the other side of this portal? Well, we've got Temperance and we've got the Three of Wands. Temperance is all about coming into balance after extremes. It's very much about being both in the earthly world and the subconscious realm, right? So feeling at ease with your physical and your emotional world. It can also mean, feeling very guided and allowing the fluidity of life to happen, right? If you've been in an extreme, then you're coming back to center, and if you've felt like you need a shake-up, right, the universe will provide with a new adventure, right? This Three of Wands are all about fire energy, and this guy's ready for a new adventure, right? He's at the horizon. He hasn't quite started yet. I liken this to that feeling of a road trip, and you've got everything planned out, kind of where you're gonna go. Car's all loaded, but that anticipation of a new beginning, right? A new exploration. So what is this Three of Wands about? What are we exploring with this Lionsgate? Ooh, all right. Whatever it is gonna have us feeling really clear and really embodied in our vision. So I love that the Knight and the King of Swords both came out. The Knight of Swords is like the fastest moving card in the deck. Think air, think the mind, right? This is precision with the mind. This is a flood of new ideas, a new way of thinking that not only gets movement and action added to it with this Knight, but it also has the ability to sustain itself and ground as a king. Right? The king is intellectual, he's heart-centered, he's sitting on his throne, looking out at his vision, watching it come to fruition. And so if you've been feeling stuck or in an extreme or needing some type of center, right, start to really explore what that new ideal would look like and have you feeling excited about. And then allow that influx of imagination to come even stream of conscious and writing it, listing it, voice noting it, so that you can have that new vision formed out so that you can embody it, right? What is this new vision about? What is this new vision about? I love that they both came out. It's like action, inspiration, go get it, and then the king's like, I got it and I sustained it. We love it. All right, what about these Knight and King of Air? What are we creating? What are we envisioning? Another one of balance. This Two of Pentacles is about feeling flexible in our priorities, learning how to reprioritize, how to balance our material life, right? Notice how he's kind of got a loose grip on things, yeah? This could mean that if you've been feeling really tight around money or anything with finances, how can you breathe a little bit of playfulness back in? Right? That doesn't mean you have to spend. It just means that when we have more trust in our ability to juggle and to manage, it allows a lot more to come in freely, and we're not so rigid and therefore prone to breaking, right? What about this Two of Pentacles? What about this Two of Pentacles? Let's see. What about this Two of Pentacles? Six of Cups. Six of Cups can talk about a lot of things. I liken it to like a honey card. It's meant for this really sweet, heartfelt energy, right? You've got two kids, one offering a cup full of flowers to a little one. I feel like as you're embodying more of a balance in your material world, with whether it's your budget, with whether it's your daily tasks, whether it's all the responsibilities that you have or some that you might be delegating. It'll allow a lot more opportunity for you to make that sweet magic in your life, create and cultivate those memories that will last a lifetime. And if you're thinking like that's impossible, or I don't even know where to begin, right? Do a little reflective exploration around what memories throughout your life feel really nourishing to you. What was happening during those times? What did your daily life look like? And that might help you envision what's going to provide you joy coming up, right? Let's get one more card on this Six of Cups and these visions here. What are we cultivating with this Lion's Gate on the other side? What's our life going to look like? We've got more balance and flexibility with our finances. We've got sweetness and memories and kind of like nourishing that inner child. What else can we think of? Ooh, the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, right? Swords are air, they're the mind. Obviously this card looks a little, sketch. Maybe not sketch, but tender. And it talks about heartbreak. It talks about not just heartbreak romantically, but just how our heart can feel tender sometimes, right? I also like to remind people that, our heart is really fine. It's the swords that are piercing it that are not, right? It's creating the pain. So the way that we're thinking about things around our heart could actually be the thing that's creating the pain. What's this Three of Swords about? The Star card. Yeah, so can you trust that whatever has happened that's made your heart tender was meant to happen, right? And how can we trust that that's not all that there is, right? Sometimes we can get stuck in an idea of this has happened in my life, so this is what my life is gonna hold. And with this Knight of Swords, he's like, no, I've got a better vision for my life. And this King is like, and I'm conquering that. I'm stabilizing a new vision that has my heart feeling taken care of and divinely guided and protected. Let's get one more. Yeah, so that like my wishes can be fulfilled. Just because that hasn't happened before, or it happened and there was loss, doesn't mean a new vision can't be created, a new reality can't be received that has you feeling so much more balanced and embodied in your ideal. Yeah, so some homework would be to, reflect on where your heart still feels maybe a little nervous to receive the things that you want. How can you be sweet to that part of yourself and give yourself some care? What in your life needs to recalibrate with priorities? How can you rebalance your material world a little bit more in a way with flexibility or with some room to breathe? And how can you really get excited and explore what new visions would you have for your life on the other side? And how can you take action and embody that life, right? Because your wish is meant to be fulfilled, and our heart may have felt tender, and that's beautiful because the beauty of the heart, it gets to feel. And make sure that your mind isn't continuously keeping that pain around, because you're meant to shine and your wishes are meant to be fulfilled. So I think that feels good. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? I mean, we've got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which talks about opportunities coming. This could be someone offering you an opportunity, or it could be you, with this balance, creating new ways and feeling confident and exploring new avenues of wealth, whether that's in your material life or in your internal life, right? The Page of Pentacles is like, I want it, I got it, and I'm gonna do whatever I need to do in order to really cultivate that dream come true. So, this feels pretty good. Happy Lionsgate, y'all.